Hello and welcome back to another episode of Gregicality Skyblock Edition. In today's episode, I firstly processed even more stuff and got some emeralds, well, diamonds, and made these dolls. And I want to make the blazing doll so we can finally get blaze rods. So if we take lava, put it there, move this chest, place the doll. I also crafted the iron butchery knife because it has looting 3 on it, and it comes with looting 3 automatically. It's released to craft like 5 iron. So we're just gonna wait for that spawn. We're getting more soul sand. I don't need it anymore, but it's good to have it. So it's 7%. Thankfully, actually my base is made out of wood, but I'm not sure if chiseled wood gets caught on fire. That was not supposed to happen, and I'm dead. That means the blaze despawned. Yeah, the blaze definitely did despawn. Alright then, I'm gonna make another one. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I got the doll. I also got more materials there. Now then, let's try this again, shall we? Thing is, where should I move this then? Like so. And let's grab a bucket. I guess I want to move it in the safest spot right here. Did not mean to do that. Let's place this again. I don't have my cleaver on me quick. Also, technically it's a butchery knife, but I call it cleaver. Right then. Come on, it's at 50%. I also started processing the oil sands again. Now I need to process them through the centrifuge. I got something like 30 extra oil sands because I passed them through the ore washer. And 1, 2. Oh, it was burning because of the water. Right then, we got 4 blaze rods because we used looting 3. So that should be all the blaze rods we're ever gonna need. There's that. I guess I'll place it here. So which one needed? The distillery. The distillery also requires 2 pieces of glass. Right then, let's see what else it needed. Tin cable and pumps. I hate crafting pumps. Do I have any tin cables on hand? I do. Also, I want to show you, I guess we do have power, how I make red alloy with 1 copper, 1 redstone. It's a relatively lengthy recipe, and it should eventually give me 2 red iron ingot. So this is the extra oil sand I got, that's why it's not purified. And we need to process the purified through the centrifuge. However, now I'm currently using all of my power. So let's see what I'm gonna use this. 1 bucket. That's like 400 naphtha, and I need like 10 times that, so I need like 10 buckets. I need 15 buckets of, if I did my math correctly. So let's just split it. My thingy is also used up at the moment, so I'll have to, yeah, now generally just me waiting for power. I also got leather. Keep getting fish. I'm out of string, however. I also got a bunch more wood off camera because I ran out of wood. Remember when I got like a row plus of wood when I was like episode 4 or something. It finally ran out. I also ran out of iron in there. So let's place that like so. Now I guess we're only waiting on the wires. I guess I'm waiting on the energy, to be honest. So what else can we do? I guess we can make some of this on camera. A bunch of tin cables. Let's process all of them. We're gonna need them eventually. Let's go grab the sheep. I think I want to get more sheep because they ain't producing enough. So let's grab like 4 wheat. Also, this was made with forged microblocks. It was like I just cut a piece of andesite in 8 and started placing it down. So that's the cows. Well, frick. Also, I'm doing solar. There are these solar panels. However, I don't know what they do. They require aluminum and copper, silicon. To get silicon, we need blast furnace. MV, yeah, silicon dust, which needs an electrolyzer MV. I guess you can take it, we can produce it at LV with silicon dioxide. That's just flint. But yeah, it's mostly MV. Yeah. Anyways, what's this from Steve Cards? I don't know if we're gonna get into Steve Cards today. No, in general. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Anyways, sheep. I wanted to share the sheep. They don't have any. Okay. So, black carpet. 9 should be enough for a bit. Is this done? It is. I also gonna need carpet for the. I'm gonna need 48 carpet for the circuits. I can't wait to get better circuits. Let's also do the basic lathe. Let's also start crafting this. I want to see how I can get better wrought iron, like so. I guess the arc furnace is the best way, but no, that's already wrought iron. That's iron. Yeah, the arc furnace, but the arc furnace, well, it isn't annoying per se to craft, but I just don't want to craft even more machines. So I guess I have no choice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep making it the way I've been making it. For there, do I have any? I have a lot here. Let's also move the coke. How is this doing? It's filling up slowly. Yes, very slowly. Thankfully, I'm keeping up on charcoal. Maybe I should consider getting more of these, but I'd have to figure out the wiring. Cause yeah, this is empty. Cause it's getting water from beneath. Maybe I'll have to move the endeavour and do like 8 of these high pressure steam boilers. It should be able to keep up as I think I have 8 stacks of charcoal at the moment. If you combine the chest and this. So yeah. So I'm gonna wait for some more power to charge up, and I'm also gonna craft the circuits, and I'll be right back. We got a bow with flame.
Alright, welcome back. To be honest, I don't quite remember what we were doing in the last clip, because the last clip was recorded a few days ago. However, I've been busy. I finally made the circuits. I also made 4 high pressure steam coal boilers, because I'm planning on upgrading that. And I also made 3 LV machine hulls for our machines. I also made another red endeavour here for the ore washer, because I want to wash some more ruby. And here are all the other machines. Here are 2 on piston. Here's 1 pump. This is gonna be the distillery, basic distillery. Here we go. And this is gonna be the lathe, like so. What else? Lathe. Now with the distillery, we can finally start making sulfuric naphtha with a configuration of 2. But if I place the distillery here, and I grab this circuit and I put it 2, like so, and it's making oil. Now the centrifuge is done. I've been processing a lot of stuff with that. And also we have the fluid extractor. I made some soldering alloy. I made that in the smeltery. I then cast it into ingots and then I extracted it. What was that explosion? I hope it wasn't anything bad. I also automated netherrack because we're gonna need a bit of niter. I need to add more redstone, however. And what you do with the soldering alloy is you place it in the assembling machine and boom, it should start crafting. Now then, I need to add more redstone. Like so. Where's the fire? Alright. Now let's make the diodes. This is gonna let us make the next tier circuits of MV circuits. And this is for making the pump. Yeah, but we made it, so let's put these here. So, the lathe. The lathe is a machine that allows us to double our rods. Let's place it here. And now, let's remove this, yeah, alright. We need to make, that's why I made the hole, the extra hole. Okie dokie. We need copper rods. We need, now if I take 1, 2, 3, 6, I place it in the lathe. It should give me 2 rods for copper ingot. Yes, 2 of them. We're slowly draining our power, but yeah, here we go, sulfuric naphtha. And then we can take that sulfuric naphtha and turn it with hydrogen and turn it into naphtha and hydrogen sulfide. What else? I also laid out all these crafting tables. So we made our bronze rollers. It's easier to make them in the assembler, and we can put them there. Like so. Now we're missing medium steel pipes. Do I have another circuit? Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah. Like so. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, we'll need at least like 6 buckets. Minimum. So what else is this out of fishing? I keep forgetting to refill this. No, thankfully. We also got a protection 4 book. That's useful. But nothing too special. I also made this walrus. It's easy to make, let me show you. You just need 8 fish for it. And boom, that's our mascot. The llama still there, by the way. So, I just wanted to show you the distillery. Now I'm gonna wait for it to finish. Now we'll cut right back. Alrighty, the naphtha was processed. We need exactly 15 buckets. Now if I place this here, place the hydrogen, it should be relatively fast. It should give me back the hydrogen. Now we have hydrogen sulfide and naphtha. Let's grab an empty cell for that sulfide, and that's that. Now we need to pulverize some niter, because that's what we're gonna use to make the polycaprolactam thingy. Also, the explosion sound was from the fluid duct. It turns out that they cannot handle lava, it's too hot. So we'll need something else. So let's make the fluid ducts, like so. And like so. We need to ore wash these. So let's keep this running. That's full. These macerators take so long. That's why I use the multi-block one down below. Because to make this thingy, we need saltpeter or niter. Saltpeter, if we do this, we get some saltpeter, and if we then centrifuge them again, we also get saltpeter. So that I'm trying to be as efficient as possible because niter is very rare. Anyways, let's fill up the fissure. Let's wait for this. In the meantime, let's go grab this forge hammer. That's some pyrite. And now that's centrifuge. and niter, tiny pile, and the niter I need to electrolyze into saltpeter. And now if I take like chemical reactor and add some naphtha, we should get the pro thingy. This is burning awesome. Come on, waiting for the last one. Let's place these here. 1 and 2. Centrifuge. That's almost done. Niter. That's a slow recipe, isn't it? Okay, here's some more. That only takes like half. Let's see exactly how it takes. 576. That's like 4 ingots or something. 4.5 maybe. So let's also do the final niter. Boom. And boom. Like so. We got 2 extra niter out of all the processing. And now we have this. And we should be able to do, let's see, fluid solidifier into, do I have a plate mold? Maybe. I do have a plate mold, awesome. Let's also take this out, put this in the random chest. We need a plate mold because then we're going to use the cluster mill. Where is it? Cluster mill. And that should give us our first foil. And then we should be able to come here, copper wire. We need a 24, a copper wire, that. Let's add some of this. Let's grab a copper wire if I had any. And that's a fast recipe, thankfully. And boom, our first copper cable. That's a lot more complicated than it usually is. So now, off camera, I think I want to revamp this sort of things. And maybe find a way to deal with this creosote oil. Maybe avoid it or something. And what else? I'm gonna craft essentially the steam turbine. I'll have to use some of this, 2 of this per ingot, and I need at least like 9 ingots, so let's grab 20. I'm also gonna have to put this here. That's still running, awesome. Let's see if I can store the product in the bronze tank. We also got tiny piles of potassium. That's interesting. So if I put this here, and I'm not gonna centrifuge it because it gives us red garnet, and red garnet is pretty much useless. I mean, technically, yeah, if you want it to be efficient, you can then process the red garnet, but I'm not about that. So I'll cut and I'll be right back.
Alrighty, off camera I finally made more coal boilers, and as you can see, we're running fine on power. We're gaining power despite using a lot of machines like this. The wiring is pretty simple. We have one coke oven. This isn't connected quite yet. One coke oven can keep up with 8 steam coal boilers. All of these have a stack of charcoal each. And I've just got some simple item ducts down the middle. They're the most expensive, so I chose to use more item ducts, less item ducts and more fluid ducts. Then we have the reservoir. That's like the one that was down below, and it's running it's outputting into the fluid ducts. And then these fluid ducts all have servos. 8 servos were quite expensive. I could have done maybe a retriever servo, but that takes an eye vendor. So yeah, we have all of the machines here. This is the sieve. I'm sieving some gravel to get coal because I think that's about to run out. Yep. And here's the forge hammer. I still have a lot to process. Currently I'm processing iron and copper because we're really low on that. We actually have 32 iron and a bit of copper. Anyways, other than that, I've been making a bit of aluminum. Also, yeah, uh, I haven't quite got enough to make a turbine. However, I looked into how we can make cheaper, holes, because in order to make cheaper holes you need polyethylene, and that's just a casing and wires, whereas here you need an extra piece and 2 wrought iron, and the casing is just 8. And to make polyethylene, I've actually put it down here. You need ethylene and oxygen. To get ethylene, you need sulfuric acid, which is sulfur trioxide, which is oxygen, which is oxygen and sulfur. And then sulfur trioxide is sulfur dioxide sulfuric acid is sulfur trioxide and water. That's easy. Oxygen can be acquired from water or air even. I'm actually probably gonna do that if I don't need any hydrogen. There's a bunch of ways. It's oxygen, it's everywhere, and these are the machines I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need basic assembly, circuit assembling, a basic brewery, which I don't have, and an advanced distillery, despite me having a normal distillery. So I'm gonna need to make a lot of aluminum off camera, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. This is purified. Yeah, I'm also gonna need to get more rubies and that. And also, we don't need just sulfuric acid, we need ethanol. To make ethanol, we're also gonna need an MV chemical reactor, just notice that. So you see, this is a very complicated process. To get ethanol, you need to distill an MV distillery biomass into ethanol. To get biomass, you need a brewing machine, and I can just use carrots and fruit juice to make biomass. Depending on what liquid you use, you get different rates. Water and carrot, 20 water with carrots gives you 20 biomass. 20 fruit juice with carrot gives you 30 biomass. And 20 honey with carrot gives you again 30 biomass, but honey is difficult to acquire because bees are disabled. And anyway, I also replaced our entire field with carrots, like so. This wasn't particularly hard. I also made some fertilizer out of apatite, which was pretty easy. And to make fruit juice, we can just use an LV fluid extractor. Yeah. So I also replaced my pickaxe, and I made a pickaxe head cast, and I made it out of cobalt. This is officially done, but we do have like 2 stacks of steel plus, so I'm fine for now. Transfer nodes, okay. Ooh, let's do extra utilities. Let's also cast earth. These are transfer node items. Redstone chest, chills. Oh, these are the expensive part. Alright then. Iron plates, glass, and redstone. But they could be an alternative to, item ducts. Anyways, on that end, I'm gonna leave it off. Fun fact, this episode has been recorded throughout the duration of a week or more, because I've been quite busy and haven't had time to record. And I haven't been uploading the past few days for precisely that reason. So yeah, I apologize for that. Anyway, if you liked, I also somehow have autorun. If you liked, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.